And we are back. Hang on a sec. My controller decided to get stuck underneath my chair. Somehow. What is that? I'm just gonna say, as long as you're happy. It probably doesn't relate to anything.
If it puts a smile on your face, that's good enough for me.
Oh, it does.
Thank you for all your efforts. This is just as I had hoped.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Qunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
How is this a surprise? We really need to know that.
Wait, were you not aware of this? Our contact here said you'd agree to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tosh. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam.
That face.
I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
Alright.
She strong-armed you onto the team just like that, huh?
Looks like.
Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff. Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Well,
Glad
good.
to hear it.
No. Blighted dragons. 1. Are bad. And 2. Need to be stopped. That's the glory. The glory.
The Antam hate magic. They always talk about how much better Qunari are than everyone else. Now they worship elven gods for power? Hypocrites. But it explains why they pushed so hard into Ravane.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
Let's fight back.
They want a war? We'll damn well give them one.
You need an army to fight a war, though. They've got 2. The Venatori and Antam wasted no time allying themselves with the gods. Power at any cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's Crossing, it's personal for them.
The Crows, particularly after we helped save their city.
Thea and Viago know what is owed. They will make good on that debt.
Ibira.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Ooh.
The first warden didn't seem impressed the last time we met.
I heard he told you to piss up a rope.
Will he be in the wetlands?
I don't keep track, but he can't stop you from asking a few questions, if we're fast enough.
Any details on the blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
Yeah, well,
Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking blight than wardens.
Morrigan and those wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. Or the closest damn thing to them.
Nev, you're back.
Yeah, I am.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, our Fade expert, and Tash, our dragon hunter. They joined while you were away.
Hey.
Charmed. Right. Not everyone has met.
So you're a dragon hunter? Mirathus could have used you.
What's going on?
Back home, what isn't? Look, you made an impossible call without enough information. I get it. It's the corner the gods put us in. It just might take time to shake off.
You are back though, right?
Yeah, well, I'm back.
why is this a joke? Why is this a joke?
Good to have you back. Whatever the circumstances. Everyone needs to be part of this. That's the only way we'll win.
After what happened to Minrathus, I've got even more reason to go after the gods. If anyone's got a shot at this, it's the people here. I'm still on the job. Count on it.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendel.
Everyone else should
Lavendel.
rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Never easy, is it, kid?
No.
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
Someone has to.
If I don't make the tough decisions, no one else will. So I live with the consequences.
And you don't blame anyone else for them. That's why I recruited you. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the wardens found. All this chatting is taking it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
Walking is tiring. Varric. Know how you feel. Not really. Nev is hardened. After experiencing the Blighted Dragon attacking Minrathus, Nev is less trusting and more self-reliant. Her damaging abilities are increased, but she no longer uses supportive abilities, and relationship progress is slowed. We can go back to the Ravine Coast for exploration now. Quite a few quests. All right. Oh. Alright, what can you do? Fortune's favor. Invulnerability. So that's the same as Tavern. Spitfire goes overwhelms, and this one is weakened. Well, my lightning is weakened. And my other thing, no wait, yeah, no, not my lightning. My lightning applies overwhelmed. So I'll do this first. I think. I gotta make, why am I forgetting everything? Yeah, so it applies. So I need a detonator. Which is fine. Okay, alright. What was I doing? I got 1 skill point. I don't really know what that does. Charge check this damage. That does bonus damage for abilities, which would be good because I am spamming abilities a lot more now. Projectile. There was another one that did projectile stuff. Second projectile. I think I want to go for that. Because like more projectiles is more damage, right? At least that's how I think it works. I will aim for that at some point as well. I do want to get this as well. Yeah, but I gotta do it to level 30, so that's plenty of time to get there. I don't think I actually found anything better. There's just upgrades to stuff that I don't want. Yeah, heavy. Wait, when did I equip that? It is technically better, but I suppose, yeah, that makes sense because my staff is necrotic anyway. We'll have to swap around the enchantment. Weapon damage could be good. That's just defense. Mana on kill. I need to upgrade this for sure. For the maximum mana. Alright, what's that? It's cold and chilled. Seeing as I'm not really solely focusing on cold anymore, I'll mix things up. The range is the beam. I guess I could do that for extra stagger with my abilities, and then I can flip around. This one, I don't really need the, I mean, the enhanced damage plus 10% ability damage is always good. I don't need the quickens. Wait. Grants time dilation. Doesn't say what that does. I'm assuming it slows down time. No, just leave it for now. Yeah, everything's weaker. I've had this stuff for ages. These probably aren't going to change, because I don't really use them anyway, but yeah. Alright, let's go upgrade our... At least swap our things about. Osberg Wetlands. Have we ever been there before? Ah, close. Close to an upgrade.
The blight spreads here. Seek its roots.
Alright, mana generation. And a regeneration. I did have necrotic resistance on, so we'll just do that for now. Oh, wait, can I enhance? Oh my god, I didn't realize you could do this. Have I just... which one do I have? I have this. The orb, which I am spamming. Stagger, armor. I think good against armor is what I would like at this stage. This one I will do barrier damage. This one I'll do stagger, I think. I guess I could do critical. Wait, that's just damage versus armor. I don't know what these mean. I'll just do that. Yeah. I've already got kindness. and Davrin, who pretty much I'm going to be mainly using anyway, so yeah, no. Who needs to speak to me? Tosh. Something's going on in there. Davrin.
So, does Manfred have, you know, people, thoughts, and feelings?
His self-expression may be limited, but Manfred is as cognizant of his surroundings as you or I. Ah, to a certain degree.
Right, Davrin. What's going on here?
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
Well, when the army of miniature monsters invade, we'll know how to beat them.
Size is nothing. A Veilguard can ruin your day with one bite. The poison swells your brain.
That could explain Solus.
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Who's it for?
Who are you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Teventer, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Ravane thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
Yeah, Ludric and his ego.
You ever met Ludric?
Well...
Because he's been dead 300 years, living off the legend of one fluke arrow.
Oh, I just wanted to make you feel better.
My reward is showing these idiots how it's done.
Rabbits.
I like a hunt with some challenge to it.
What's your quarry?
I'm thinking a Grey Warden. Maybe an elf. Maybe both. I can't decide.
It's a bit forward.
That too much to handle?
It's best if you keep them guessing.
Well, you'll need special bait to lure that sort out. Doesn't just fall for anything.
Noted. So, where's the Gloomhowler in all this?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Learn by doing.
Makes sense. You'll learn to fight by fighting.
I don't know another way. Out there in the world, you sink or swim.
Can a half-lion, half-eagle swim?
Don't know. Asan?
Which half was that?
Search me. Both halves share the same stomach.
Right. See you around.
I would assume they could swim. I guess we'll never know. Wait, who else needs to speak to me? Oh, that's right. Tosh. And this will be opening up the last of the inaccessible areas. Oh, an alluvian. Broken, but still. This looks like it should open up. Oh wait, no it doesn't. Oh, let's just... Hey Dash, we've been trying to get supplies to the crows in Treviso, but the crows who were supposed to pick up the supplies here in Avane never reported in. If you and your fancy new friends have the time, could you check it out? The drop point was over on the coast. For gold and glory, Isabella. Oh wait, we don't actually need to speak to you? It's just a note? Alright. So much taller than me. Alright then, I guess we will go check stuff out. So that place is different to this place, or is it like kind of connected, just the other side of, I don't know, the mountain or something? So there is a few quests to do in there. Some quests there. I do want to go back to see where the Shadow Dragon's hideout is. Just so that way we can get some more gear for people. Although I should really do the Warden one to get more gear for Davrin. But it won't hurt to talk to Morrigan at least, right? Unless she's, you know, evil. And then it may hurt. Hopefully doing this choice didn't look me out of collecting all this shit. That way. Is this the warden again? Oh no, it's this person.
Woman. What's happened? What's going on?
My husband, Atticus, he never came home. They're
We did this
lying.
before.
What's your name?
Sabina.
If we learn it. So, the snake nest.
I know where the snake nest is. It didn't show up on the map last time. Actually, if we get to the docks. That's like, I don't think that's the docks. I don't know what that is. Is that the Chantry? It's a bit far. Maybe we'll just head down there. Talk to Morrigan at least. Figure out what
I have
she
heard of
wants.
the place. A dive, but not the worst of them.
It's worth checking out.
Alright, now it's just showing up. There it is. I don't know why it wasn't showing up before. But we'll do that later. I'll probably do those types of quests off stream if I get time, just because I don't think they're going to be super relevant to the main plot. They seem very optional.
Come to think of it.
It must haunt you, Davrin. Knowing the blight inside you will be your end someday.
Yeah.
For the rest of us, on the job.
Step it up, Goddess. What were we saying?
It must haunt you, Davrin. Knowing the blight inside you will be your end someday.
Spite could be yours.
Could be. But as
I'm sure there used to be someone selling shit here, so maybe we
How
have
do
to
you know
actually
so much about wardens?
fix this town
They hired you?
before we can
There was
purchase
a
stuff again.
contract.
Were they the mark?
It's complicated. Another time.
Hey, yeah.
Okay. Alright. It's the first lead, so it's just a chat.
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed, but today we have a guest, and he needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Adar, the man who led us all.
Adar like Adari?
Your surname is Adar. We have a Kunari on the team who breathes fire, and the Kunari call her an Adari.
I've earned my share of rumors, but no one has ever said I breathed fire. Harding mentioned Tosh, though. I'd love to meet her when matters are less pressing.
When matters are less pressing indeed.
Morgan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished
Welcome
since taking
in,
over
Mom.
from Varric.
How you
You've put
doing?
together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elgar'nan and Gillenane.
Doing well. It's a bit warm today, so I got the aircon on. How are you doing? It is technically the Inquisition's fault about Solus, but I'll take over.
I won't let you down.
Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited, and about the people depending on you. I only sealed the breach because I had people like Cassandra, Liliana, and Cullen with me from the start. Without Dorian's magic and Josephine's diplomacy, we never would have come together to stop Corypheus. Years later, I had to disband the Inquisition. But I never lost the friends who had gotten me through it all. Ultimately, they're the only ones you can really count on. Do right by them, and you'll find your way.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do his best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. He has not been idle while you assembled your team.
He looks super awkward. I don't know why. Yes. I've been kind of keeping up with it, but it's not been looking good, so what can you do? What can you do?
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the south.
Elgar'nan and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north, but the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
Darkspawn have cut through the center of Orlais. Valrayo and Halam Sharal are barely holding out. Ferelden would have fallen already if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Fereldans are holding the line at Redcliffe. The Free Marches have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall. She's taking her people and what's left of her army to help Prince Vale keep Starkhaven.
Maker, we didn't know. My mom.
Don't worry. I called in a favor with the Divine. Your mother's safe with some old friends.
Thank you.
The Inquisition might be gone, but my name still carries some weight. I've used it to get people working together where they can. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the Blight.
So far, it seems like this is just kind of a bit of a non-issue conversation. Like, he's just like, yes, the rest of the world's in trouble, but I'll deal with that. You just focus on your little thing. We couldn't be bothered animating Ferelden. Yeah, I think that was a smart move, though. Moving, because I think it's gonna, I don't know, seems like it's gonna probably get worse this time around. I really enjoyed the first Dragon Age. I did replay it like a couple years ago, and it was difficult to get back into with the combat because it's a very different game to the rest of them. But Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age 3 play a lot more like an action RPG with cooldowns and stuff. So similar to this, but a bit more, a bit less actiony, if that makes sense. But it's more so than the first one. The first one's a very different game. How are you here? An Illuvian, probably.
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morgan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's Viravus, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet him.
I need your connections, I need your spies, I need an army. We have the crows, but I really don't see them as being efficient at spying at the moment, seeing as I'm pretty sure they were taken down by one of their own and they couldn't figure that out yet. Connections probably better.
I've been having trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength.
My political strength? Tevinter hates me. The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at Adamant Fortress.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. He brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic and it's tied to the veil. To him, somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
Still seems like a bit of an empty gift, to be fair. Yeah, so this one is definitely more action focused, and Dragon Age 2 and 3, which was Inquisition, is definitely more action focused than the original one. The original one, which is Origins, is definitely more of an action, a tactical RPG. So it's more micromanaging, sort of a top-down type battlefield. Not completely, but it's definitely, yeah. And for some reason it didn't have like proper controller support on PC, but when I originally played it on PS3, it was full controller support. So I don't understand how that worked, why somehow it lacked it, and it made it more difficult for me. I'm not very good with keyboard and mouse games. Yeah, I don't trust him.
I appreciate it. Solus has been helpful while he's trapped in the Fade, but anything that can help me get inside his head will help counter him getting inside mine.
Wisely spoken. Solus rarely lies directly, but he finds ways to weave the truth into a noose you find yourself wearing.
Morgan is right. Solus is dangerous. Anything that gives us some insight into his plans. He fooled us all before. And the whole world very nearly paid the price for it.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help you, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any mods or anything to properly add full controller support to Origins. I didn't look into it that much because I just gave in and just did it on keyboard and mouse. But yeah, I would say if you are struggling with Origins, maybe watch like a rundown guide of it and then jump to number 2. Or you could jump to number 2 because it kind of takes place at the start of Origins, but then deviates into a different direction. So it takes place at the same time. So you don't really need to know everything that happened in Origins because the relevant bits kind of get explained to you as they go along. And those games are always on sale anyway, so definitely pick it up if it's cheap and give number 2 and 3 a try. I mean, you could even play Inquisition without playing the other ones, because again, it's a self-contained story later on and they just reference the past. But Inquisition plays more like this, but not exactly.
Alos, how are you?
Huh? Glad to be alive.
After the dragon attack, I wanted to check in.
Appreciate it.
Alright. So they want us to go back to the lighthouse. With this little token. Alright, I don't feel like doing any of these quests at the moment. Although I do kind of want to do that quest. I think I might want to try and find this demon while we're here. Fair. There's also like humble bundles and stuff that pop up. So you can get them relatively cheap. But yeah, I'd definitely say watching like the storyline of Origins is quite good. But it definitely has the most the story changes a lot depending on your actions and your decisions compared to some of the other ones. So depending whose video you watch or rundown you watch, like it can be quite different. Because basically you used to import your saves, like your world is what they called it. You'd have like on the Dragon Age website or something. Shit, did I go the wrong way? I think I did, again, every time. It would sort of like record your actions and stuff, so that way it'd keep building. But then, you know, when they keep upgrading to new consoles and new generations, eventually that became obsolete. And now you just kind of pick what you did at the start of the game.
What's going on?
And I think this one is set like 10 years after Inquisition, which was already like 5 years after Origin or something.
What was that warden business you were talking about, Lucanus?
Not all of your order meets their end so nobly.
What does that mean?
What does that
Some
mean?
would rather leave before the blight takes them. The crows oblige.
Wait, you're saying they hire you too?
They're both the client and the mark.
What?
They make a choice. We oblige them.
I don't want to know anymore.
Makes sense. Yeah, Origins, even though it's difficult to play now, it's definitely got a lot of replayability, because you have, depending on your race, you have different origin stories, and depending on like what class and stuff you pick as well. So like the intro is quite different every time you make a new character. But in all the NPCs will like have different conversations and react to differently depending on like your origin story that you built. Because the elves are definitely well, they're treated very harshly. There's a lot of prejudice against elves in the original. What's this? Oh, just a door. Alright, I know what to do. There's some significant choices. Okay, I have a feeling I know where it is. But I will say the fandom of Dragon Age is very weird, because every single time a new game comes out, there's always people saying, oh, it's the worst one, it'll never succeed, blah blah blah, because they do change things each time, whether it be gameplay or how people behave and such. Like, there was a lot of doom mongering for this. Although I have noticed the water in this area does keep flashing. It was doing it last time as well. No idea why. So, not without its issues. Alright, one skill point. What was I going for again? Forget every time. Extra projectile. Then I'll go for that. I think there was also one that did extra MP. Another one. Right, so there might be a demon around here. And by might be, there definitely is somewhere. Is it up there? Oh. Wait a second.
Look there.
Look where? Where are you? Okay, that's not it. Oh, here. The flame. The formless one. I'll interrupt everything. Oh shit, there's so many of them. Alright guys, please get captured. Okay, where is he? Is that the formless one? I'll just do this anyway. No, I don't think that is them. Oh, there he is. Right. Oh no, he just runs straight through it. Okay. I'll just hide in here. Okay, that was my mistake. Thank you. But I actually wasted all my magic. I think I got hit once. Okay, there we go. Now we can do this. Okay, magic, magic, magic. Oh no, he needs to stay in here. Okay. Right. Canvas. There we go. Ah, so I can detonate it early. Good. Alright.
That demon knew us. It sounded exactly like the one trapped behind that sealed door in the necropolis.
You're right.
Some powerful spirits can project splits of themselves. That must be what the one back home in the vaults is doing.
I think it is. It's had the same name. Yeah, I think on Reddit it's mainly a lot of I don't know, doomsayers. But also on Tumblr there's a lot of people that are fans, mainly just fan art and stuff. Invulnerability. That could be good. What do I actually have equipped? I need to use these more often. That one. That one. Maybe I'll do it as more support. Because then I can charge without worrying. Let's leave it that for now. Alright, so that's one demon down. Let us go. Oh, what were the other ones? So it's Arthen Forest. Pinnacle of its kind. So that's where it is. And over here. All right, so we'll just do the demon over here first, then we'll do the warden and do the demon at the same time. What is that? So asleep this night. And veil jumpers. Right, at least it's in a relatively easy location to find. Okay. Is it up here or is it down there? Actually no, I saw this green flame before. No, I'm just gonna break all this stuff so it's out of my way. Now then, if we fight this...
Look there.
Is it exactly the same? Oh no.
It's the trapped spirit from the necropolis.
Is it pride that mold you? Do you think you can succeed in facing me where the Venatori failed?
Oh. Oh no. There we go. I forgot to detonate that manually. Okay. Lightning.
We need to go.
Okay. Well, I got it straight. Snipers? Shouldn't be any snipers here. Oh, what? Did I miss that? Oh, I guess I'm getting... seem to either resist my overwhelming or my weakening, or I was just aiming it wrong.
Or two versions of the same demon.
They seem to die like
oh shit. I didn't put the flame out for the other one. Was I meant to? Let's go back and just check. Just to make sure. Because if I was supposed to do that, then, whoops. Where the hell was it? Over here. That might have just been a nothing. Just like a visual cue for funsies. These guys again? Actually, no, these are undead now. That's a little break. Oh, that one didn't break. Alright. Just need to double check this. Can't put that one out. Maybe that one didn't need to go out then. Alright, let's go into the new area. Here. There is a demon, but also the warden stuff, because I want to unlock the people to buy things from.
Rook, welcome to the Hosberg wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is...
foreboding?
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfells. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hosberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
If there was a place that needed wardens...
Then here we are.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much?
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the Blight's usual song.
Stories say Warden sensed blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
Okay, this all sounds awful. And we're standing in the middle of it, which is normal for me.
For us too.
So what's the plan?
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the Blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the Blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the Blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
So you two study the blight?
Formally? No. Well, maybe. It depends on your definition.
We travel a lot, and tend to get sidetracked by weird problems.
Who knew I'd roam so far from Orlais? If we want to help, we need to learn what we're dealing with.
Alright.
Samples. That's gonna be gross. That's probably the best word for it.
I'll give you something to contain the blight. And watch for Darkspawn out there.
Right. Darkspawn. Can't forget them.
Good luck.
That's fine. Protecting... Oh. Can we buy stuff from someone? You there, merchant.
Hello there.
Is that a gift? It is. Simple tunic. I mean, I'll buy it. I can afford it. I haven't bought much in a while. He definitely needs new shit. I don't need that. Yet. So I don't own this. This will upgrade it. Damage versus armor. That'd be good. The armor dudes definitely take a while to
Good day.
chonk out. Alright, let's have a look. Oops. Is the shield better? Yes. What does this one do? I don't really do the attack my target, so I probably should. I'm sure I say that often. Damage versus taunted enemies. Fire damage. So weapon is converted to fire. I think that's good. I don't think he actually taunts. Or at least it's not noticeable. No, it's heavy armor. It's worse for now. No, I think projectile's better. Don't really need resistance. Better stagger. Slightly worse damage. I mean, that's technically better. Not that I'm actually using these, though. Alright, let's just get this beacon. Looks like there's a quest.
Alright, let's find those boil samples. Looks like there's Kate.
You've been to the farmlands?
No.
There's a family. Voss. I'm close with him, with Ursa. They spoke of the Blight. The Blight. Before all of this happened. They knew. But if they knew, why aren't they here?
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Some psychic villagers. Oh, hello Thunder, welcome in. How you doing? Should have got that beacon as well. If that's where I spawned from, how come it didn't activate? This place seems quite large. And there's a memento that I missed as well. I think I only need maybe one more to upgrade the thing here. There's the Illuvian. Okay, so that's the edge of this map. It doesn't look so long, maybe. That's where the demon is. I guess we could just try and run straight for it. Unlocking beacons on the way so we can go up backwards. I wonder if there's any merchants in this
Lavendel Village.
town.
Whatever happened here looks like Demeter's Crossing.
It's still standing, and I'll fight to keep it that way.
Can I... You can. Just steal from them. Another beacon. More people. I'm going to take a quick break and go to the bathroom. I'll be back in about 3 minutes.